Right, weekend. And Samantha.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Have you been a good boy this week?
I think so. Let me think about it. Yeah.
You think so?
You been a good girl?
Always.
Oopsie.
Always.
Oopsie.
But I have to talk to you today about getting old.
Oh no.
No, so listen to this. You remember Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? And we loved that movie.
I loved it. I fell in love with Olivia Newton-John.
Everyone did.
And I actually played the part of the DJ.
That's right, when it was live.
When it was the Stadium Spectacular.
That's right.
At Ellis Park. I played the DJ who played at their, I don't know what they call it in the States, soccer hall.
Yeah. Yeah, they're soccer.
Yeah.
So we're watching Grease as a family and singing along because Martin loves it and I love it. We both love musicals.
Right.
And at the end of it, Genevieve, who is an incredibly woke young 14-year-old.
What is woke?
Evolved, thought-provoked and provoking. She's going to watch this. It's all I can say.
Well,
anyway, so Genevieve says...
Is this a sign that I'm getting old? I don't know what woke is.
Yes. So Genevieve says, I don't know why you enjoy this movie when it is so sexist. She says, all that happens is that Sandy has to change everything about herself and then he loves her and he doesn't change anything at all. And as soon as I heard that, I thought, I'm never going to unhear that now. No. And every time I watch that movie, I'm going to think that. And I didn't realise, but the week before she'd watched Seven Brides for Seven Brothers with Martin, who, and you know my husband, he's crazy about musicals.
Yeah.
And he loved that. It was one of my favourite films from when I was small. And she said, yeah, she goes, but basically it's about kidnapping and Stockholm Syndrome. So how do you feel about that?
Oh my goodness gracious me.
So we're getting old.
This lives under your roof?
It does. It does. And brings joy wherever it goes. She really does bring joy wherever she goes. However, it did make me feel extremely old. And other things that are happening as a parent are making me feel extremely old. So I've turned into my father. I go around turning off lights in empty rooms and yelling, am I the only person who knows we're in the middle of an energy crisis?
It's one of the things that literally drives me crazy is going into an empty room and the lights on.
And sometimes the heater's on as well.
Yeah.
For the ghost.
We've got a it's a proper big TV room.
Yeah.
And the amount of times I've walked in there, the TV is on, the lights are on, and there's no one home.
I know. Honestly, I know. It's like watching a politician's brain.
But the thing is, you can tell kids 100 times, and they just don't listen.
No, so what you have to do...
I think that this was my mom used to just smack me.
Yeah, we don't do that now.
I know you don't. But
so now we work with positive reinforcement.
But that's why I'm so balanced, I think.
So I remember when the kids were little and I would ask them to do things over and over again. And the biggest one, and by the way it still is taking plates to the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Please take your plate to the kitchen. Please take your plate to the kitchen. Please take your plate. Please take your plate to the kitchen. Do you think a fairy is going to take your plate to the kitchen? Or my favourite, which I found myself doing, my father also did this, is magic plate, could you fly to the kitchen? So one day, well, it was a Christmas holiday and Mum Helen had gone home.
Yes.
So when Mum Helen goes home, the housework gets shared out among me. So I said to the kids, we're all going to muck in together, we've got to be in this together. Can you take your plates to the kitchen? Yeah, I know we will. And then the TV.
Yeah.
So I was vacuuming in the lounge and they're both doing this. I mean, no one's offering to help or move anything. And at one point I had to go underneath Christopher's legs. And instead of getting up, he just put them like this, And I said, are those plates going to the kitchen? Yeah. So I was like, right. So I took them to the kitchen and I had to make them lunch later on, and I made it on those plates. And those plates had eggs and bacon and fried bread on it. And they looked at it. What's this? I said, that's the plates that you didn't take to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But this is disgusting. I said, I know. Just imagine what dinner's going to taste like. So now we take our plates to the kitchen. But besides that makes me old, number one.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I've realised I do that I didn't realise I did. Mm-hmm. But the kid said to me, Mom, what age were you when you started saying, oh, when you got up?
Oh, goodness, yeah. Yes. Yeah. As you're getting out the chair. Oh.
Yeah. And you don't even realise you're doing it. And sometimes it's not even pain. We're just used to it. It's almost like a mating call. Oof. Oof.
I mean, this last week,
Yeah.
I mean, with the cold that we've had, I have felt every old injury come back and squeak and squeal. And when I've been getting up from watching TV
Yeah.
or sitting in the study working, I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm going, oh.
And don't you love the fact that your hip knows is a cold front coming before the weather forecast?
Exactly. There are parts of my body, I swear, there are parts of my body that I could subcontract
Yeah.
to the weather service.
And would be more reliable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. When the wind is blowing and my left knee is tweaking, we're in for a cold front for 7.5 days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I
Okay.
suppose we're getting old.
No, we are. But it's okay.
But we're maturing.
Like cheese or wine.
Jeez, I tell you, if we were maturing like cheese,
What?
we wouldn't be sitting next to each other because we'd be so matured, we'd be stinking.
This is true. But we wouldn't know because we'd both be the cheese. And wilt next to our children.
That's it from us for this week. I've got to show you this.
What are you showing us?
I don't know how close in our cameraman can get. Charles, if you can just go as close as possible there. You can't really see it
That
that
looks
clear.
like a disease or a...
Well, this is my old Rose story for this week.
Okay, what is that, an octopus?
No,
What is that?
that there
Yeah?
is a bagpipe
Oh, is that what it is?
with a whole load of...
Oh, I see now. It looks like a grenade with
Yeah,
gas coming
it's
out.
a bagpipe. You can go there, Charles. It's a bagpipe with a whole lot of little bagpipe thingamagodgies going out of them. And it's called the Scottish variant.
The Scottish variant.
Yes. At least this one you can hear coming.
I'm sorry.
We'll catch you again next week. Cheers,
Bye.
guys. Bye.